For myself, um, I don't know how I don't know how I sound outside of me speaking like live, like, or if I record myself on a story or something, like I don't know what my voice sounds like, and then I go back and hear it, and I might not like how that shit sounds. Then I'm like, damn, I sound like that. I sound like a bitch. Like what? That's my voice. Like what? And yeah, bro, like we don't know until you know. So here we are. Welcome, welcome to episode 1 of the Faded Club podcast. Here we are. I'm your host. My name is Darth Faded. You follow me on Instagram at Darth Faded underscore. I think it's one underscore. Two. Darth Faded underscore underscore. Look that shit up and that's me. Um, here we are.
Where's the mic?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We need the mic to talk.
Boy Rod.
Yeah.
Find me on IG at roddiejayyy, 3 Y's at the end. Uh, yeah, keep it short and simple.
It's your boy Sean. You'll find me on IG at King Sean. SEAN, the number 0.
All right. Um, yeah, we're just some cool fucking people, you know. We want to chill and talk about the world and talk about life and our lives and everything. So, shit. Where do we start? Where do we start?
Sean, do your question first, and then Sherrod.
So that's the person that's on the outside of the camera here.
Right, she didn't even introduce herself. Trying to give out.
Trying to give our instructions. But you asked the question.
Okay, where y'all guys from? Y'all raised.
I guess I didn't do that.
Yeah, shit.
From Jersey. Well, yeah, I'm from Jersey, New Jersey. Uh, been here most of my life. We currently in the A. Theta Club. Currently in the A. Got Brandon over here, Florida boy, Florida man, popping off. Got Sean over here. I thought you Georgia.
I am from South Carolina.
From South Carolina. Got Avion.
Where's Avion from?
Yeah.
Where is Avion from?
She's from here.
I was born here, but I was raised in Florida and also Atlanta.
Yes, and we are currently here in Atlanta, Georgia, recording in our small studio space. Recording in our small studio space. Yes. And I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida, South Florida, Broward County, Pompano Beach, Florida. I don't know what Pompano is, whatever this man was talking about. Pompano Beach, Florida.
Oh, pumping on beach, excuse me.
It's the first time hearing it.
Yes, don't forget the beach.
I'm correct.
Um,
No beach.
yeah, absolutely.
It's a beach.
Absolutely. I'm a beach boy, Florida boy, beach boy. Um, yeah, man. Shit. How do y'all feel about marriage? Fuck it. Let's get right into it. How do we feel about marriage? I, speaking for myself, Brandon Marcus
Probably got
McCrone.
a lot of point of views in here right now, actually.
Yeah, yeah. I I'm single. I'm 28 years old. I'm a single man, single black man in America. Um, I believe in marriage and I would like to be married, to be honest. I don't know. Lately, I've been dealing with a few relationships, situationships that maybe have kind of skewed my point of view on marriage overall. I want marriage. I think the sanctity of marriage is nice, and I want to be married, but I don't know if I want it like sometime soon.
You're not making it further.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I want to be married, but I don't know if I want like marriage anytime soon. I don't know. This man say I'm in my whole phase, my whole stage. So, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just want to experience life, having fun.
Well, we got two. Yeah, we have two. Two new.
Newly engages,
Yeah, engaged
engaged,
couples. A couple over here.
a newly engaged couple. God damn it, new fiancés.
I didn't know how to say that.
Me neither. Me neither. New fiancés.
They probably all for it. So I am one that is currently not for marriage. I
Uh-oh.
just haven't actually, found that one. In my experience growing up, I don't really see marriage as a priority in life. Relationships can go a long way, but yeah,
It's real.
as real as it get for me.
Sean, how do you feel about marriage? And let's not take into account that your fiance is sitting right next to you off the screen, off camera.
No,
Just speak freely. Speak as if she was not here.
It's a nice sit down thing, She's not the camera, the things that she would do. Slip up, like in person. But nah, I mean, I wouldn't be engaged if I didn't, think too highly of marriage.
Cut, uncut. I'm listening. I'm here. I'm just back.
It was always a part of my family growing up. All I see is marriage. Even when my grandma being, gay, she's married still. So marriage has come all around my family. So, when you find that one person, you will know. Just don't pull a fast one. They've been together, 2 years? Took a minute before I thought about it.
Somebody you know about a fast one.
So that's one could be less than a year.
Side note. Side note. Exactly what he just said. You say y'all been together for 2 years. So how would you know
That's a
if
that's not a fast one.
if yeah, how would you know? Like how do you said you know when you meet that person you would know. How do you know that this is not a fast one?
Because the way y'all treat each other, the feelings that you get within your relationship, you'll know if it's too fast, or if it's too long.
Please be careful.
Hmm.
Please be careful.
Um, to be honest, I don't know.
Right?
Um, okay. Nice marriage talk. Nice marriage talk. Um, I'm gonna add to that. Actually, growing because you spoke about like as you was growing up, marriage wasn't really like a priority or like something that was like made.
Oh, me. Oh,
Yeah, I want to add to that part. Not that that's the same like experience that I have growing up thinking about marriage, but my parents were married up until I was about like 11, maybe about 11 years old. And that's when they got divorced, and I actually got to see like a different side of I got to see a different side of to be
I'm
honest.
sorry.
Um,
I have anything, baby. Leave me alone.
um, when my parents got divorced, shout out to my mom and my dad. On to be honest, they both might end up seeing this shit. Um, and now I want to think about what I'm about to say. When my parents got divorced, when I was younger, I saw a side of them, of both of them. They both might not admit it or care to admit it, but like I saw a side of both of them that a spiteful side, like mean. They was mean to each other in a way that I was like, as a child, almost wasn't able to understand. Um, and I was able to witness that shit after they got divorced. So like my mom and my dad both got each other Christmas presents after they was divorced. They got each other Christmas presents like after, like, let's say my dad was dropping us off on Christmas Day or something, and he's like, I got your mom a present, give this to your mom, tell her I said Merry Christmas. I'll go bring my mom the present.
Really?
I'll go bring my mom the present right in the trash. She's not looking at it, not opening it, nothing. She might not remember this. She might not remember it that way, but like as a kid, that's the type of shit that you remember. You remember. You're remembering that, and I remember that. Um, and the same thing, my mom would maybe give me something to give my dad. Give a little Merry Christmas, tell him I said Merry Christmas, whatever, and he'll take it, throw it right across the street, right in the trash, right somewhere. I don't care about that shit. So, but as a kid, you're not able to like understand like really those feelings, but they probably resented each other. They just went through a divorce. Maybe they're not feeling too happy with each other. Maybe I don't want to say Merry Christmas to you. Maybe it's fuck you right now, you know? But yeah, so and now me being 28 years old, dating, my birthday's next month, by the way. Now me being 28 years old and I'm dating, I don't know, I guess some of those like memories come back as feelings or feelings come back as memories and stuff, and it's just like maybe maybe I have a different understanding and feeling towards commitment in a relationship than I used to. So maybe now today marriage is not like something that I'm like present for, I don't know. What's next?
Since we're selling experiences with the whole marriage thing, I guess I'll add to it. Um, the reason why I might say I'm not completely for it, because I guess I've seen my mom get cheated on countless number of times. And she still ends up moving on. Good, like people still gotta move on. But uh, yeah, I just feel like, you know, after a while, if the marriage don't work one time, don't try it. That's just
Oh, now we gonna have to bring this stuff back.
how.
You're married.
Yeah, she.
I feel like y'all do it too, but at the same time,
Talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead, pass the mic.
Oh yeah, pass the mic. Pass the mic. Let's
She
talk
may
about
not
it.
be on the
I'm
camera.
glad you two
We
put
have
that
the
up, Pittsburgh.
the
Like,
yeah, just yeah.
yeah. That's why I said cut uncut.
So for real, my mom, when with my dad, she wasn't married to him, but she married my siblings' dad. So like I don't experience seeing my mom being married and divorced.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm so sorry. I just realized the camera is that, not that. So that can go off, and that will be that's still gonna be recording it. So every time I do that, it's been unnecessary. So continue. We're listening.
This one, right?
Um,
Like this
this
one.
is this is showing, but this is I set it up so that that's the one that's recording us, and this is the one that is see how when I point to it,
Okay, I'm just like,
yeah. Yeah,
it's still like a this.
it is. Yeah, it is. It's a little confusing.
Oh.
We just got to get used to it. But yes,
I
continue.
envisioned like I seen my mom being married, and then I seen her getting divorced. And honestly, like I always grew up like wanted to be married, have kids, and have this whole like happy life, you know. So like that's the only reason why I haven't given up on marriage. But honestly, I see where y'all come because I done seen it too with mine.
Yeah, it's like yeah, exactly what you said. Yeah.
Sean, how does it feel to have a family?
I mean, I guess it's good. You know, you're growing up with one of your parents your whole life. You ain't worried about, oh, what's wrong with mom and dad? Why they never together and stuff like that. You just know they're always together. You know, up until all the way until my dad passed away. But that's a whole different topic to talk about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're talking about that right now.
You know, up until that point, until you start finding out stuff that they did that you don't like, that you never wanted to know about. Like, do you wish, like, did I want my parents together just so I didn't have to know this type of thing that happened? So, yeah.
So how did it feel having your parents um grow up together and not be divorced?
It felt good.
That's what's up.
Got to enjoy my football games.
That's what's up. My it's not funny. It's not funny at all. Um, I cannot remember the last time that me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother, this was before my younger brother, Derek, was born. I cannot remember the last time that we sat down and had like anything together, any type of time, like talk, a snack, watched a TV show, or
I'm just black man, black. I ain't never seen my parents in one room before.
Damn.
Dang.
Dang.
wow, yeah, see, and I don't even think that's a black thing. I just like
It's just crazy.
that's such a
Unfortunate.
crazy, unfortunate circumstance. Yeah, like I was fortunate enough to see. I don't even know if I seen my parents be in love. I think when I started to like really become myself, I think that might have been when I noticed they was arguing a lot, and that probably was towards the time that they, were moving closer towards divorce. So I don't know if I had seen them happy before. I was just a kid, and I just lived the kid life. So, but yeah, like like when I was in high school, every Sunday we would watch the new episode of The Walking Dead on AMC on TV. Every Sunday we would watch the new episode of The Walking Dead. It'll be me, my older brother, my younger sister, and my mom. But it would be like that because my mom and dad are divorced, and my dad is at his spot watching whatever he was watching or doing whatever he was doing. I didn't know because I was a kid. So yeah, it's crazy.
You said they got divorced when he was 11.
Around that time, around that age, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Find out. Um, shit. What's next? Um, hot takes and unpopular opinions. What's overrated? What do you believe that most people don't? Sean, what do you believe in that most people don't? It's
Believes in a lesson.
uh-oh.
When I tell you
Put me on blast.
that man believes in that,
Yeah, that's me.
that's the only thing that's on his timeline.
Yep.
I mean, honestly,
That
everything on TV is
2K?
real. Well, half the stuff
It's
on TV
SpongeBob.
is real. Let's just say.
Okay, I don't. When's the last time? See, look, I open up Instagram. It's WWE. See.
That's your trend, Sean.
That's my trend. What's your trend then? Your trend is what? Fortnite, Call of Duty,
Yeah, Sherrod, what do you believe in
sweaty,
that most people don't?
Sweating.
sweaty.
I feel like I know what I'm gonna say, and yeah, okay.
What you finna say?
Let's do you first. What do you believe in that most people don't?
That's a good question. You don't know.
You know, say
And I might.
that's a very extremely hot
You
take.
believe that you're right?
I don't believe that I'm always right.
Oh, okay.
Um, oh, something overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I could possibly answer that.
See, yeah, what do you believe in that most people don't, or what do you think is a topic that is overrated? Gets too much love that it doesn't deserve. Or the opposite. What do you think that doesn't get enough love that you think it does deserve?
It's weird.
Yeah, they- no, no.
All right. Well, while you think, I'll get mine. I believe that Tory Lanez did not shoot Megan Thee Stallion, and I know most people do believe that he did. I know the verdict that was given in court and the sentence that was received in court. Um, I don't believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. I believe that that's an innocent black man. Boom.
I still don't have.
Okay. Well, what's some crazy things that have happened in y'all's relationship? What's something that happened to you in a relationship that happened and you was like, oh hell no, I am never gonna let this happen again. I would never allow this. something for me is my last relationship. You both know this woman named Alexis. Um,
Just drop a name, God.
I,
God.
You know, nigga,
Like,
man, we
man.
dropped the name, my friend. Man, I need you, bro.
Hey,
Alexis.
man,
I
God.
can,
Oh, so bad.
I can,
Boy, she take his butt.
I can believe the name. Right. So this woman, um, yeah, we argued a lot at times, and there was a point in time we was in a car.
Like, it was crazy. He asked the question, and he's already prepared to give the name and the answer and the whole thing, the whole story.
Hey man, some that happened that I'll be like, hell no, I ain't never gonna let this happen again. You know?
I feel it. We listen to that.
Yeah. So me and this girl was arguing in a car. It was closer to nighttime. I don't know what we were arguing about. I don't know where we were coming from. I don't know. We was probably going home. Um, we was arguing, and she was real mad, and she was so mad that she said, "Stop the car. I want to get out." Clearly, that's stupid, and clearly, obviously, I'm not gonna stop the car in the middle of an argument just so you can walk the rest of the 3.5 miles home because you're mad. That's dumb. It doesn't make sense. So no. Um, I said I'm not gonna pull over. We just gonna go home and whatever, talk, scream, whatever at the crib. She said to me, "Stop the car, or I'll call the police and tell them that you did something to me and won't let me leave." At that point, I stopped the car, and then she stepped out and walked out, and I had to cha- walk after her to calm her down so we can fucking get back in the car and go home. But like that situation, I came to a realization. If a woman, first of all, I'm not the type of man that will ever have a woman in a situation where she feels like she needs to call the police on me because I'm not doing no weird, crazy fuck shit. But if a woman ever does do that to you and you're not doing, and if it's not called for, and a woman is threatening or does call the police on you, that's not a woman that you ever need to be around because your freedom, my freedom, is not something that I'm about to play with. So, yeah, the relationship did not last too much longer after that. And there, honestly, there was a lot of things that happened in that relationship that I could use to answer this question. but but
What made you stay after that?
I thought I was in love. I thought I was in love. I thought I wanted to be there. I thought we could make it work. I thought whatever was worth it. Mm-mm.
So about you?
Anyone else? What's a situation that happened to you in a relationship that had you thinking, "Oh hell no, never again"? I could say another day, but we gonna we gonna have to bleep that thing out.
Um, damn. I just wanted just like to waste my time, bro. She was like, I don't know. I just feel like she didn't really think about a lot of her decisions before coming to me and asking me like, hey, you want to do this? No, she didn't ask me, you want to do this? Just, hey, come outside real quick to go to the store with me. Something to that effect, you know? Then I come and then it ended up being either more than what it was or kind of like a pointless ride. When I meant like a pointless ride, it's like an example. Like she asked me to go get her some food. I mean, come with her to go get her some food. And she was already coming over to my house. I come outside so she can go get her some food, and then we go to like Wendy's or whatever. And Wendy's is like, Wendy's is like literally right down the street. I go with her to Wendy's, and then we come back, and then I come in the house because she like behind me or whatever. She in the car eating Wendy's. It's just like, if that was the case, why I come outside with you to go to Wendy's?
And why you didn't come in the house?
That part. It's just like, bro, it's like dumb moves like those. It's like, why waste? You know? Yeah.
Stuff like that make you say, hell no.
Hell no. Never again.
Never again. Sean, what happened to you in a relationship that made you say, hell no, never again, Sean, with your fiance sitting right next to you, Sean?
It ain't gotta be something.
No, Sean, talk about a situation. Oh, no, I'm not. Any past relationship, and it don't have to be a romantic
I
relationship.
mean, she knows about it. Like, it was this one girl I was talking to at this one point. I was always bringing her over the house and stuff, trying to, see how things is gonna go. And it got to a point where, she started talking to me because she had this boyfriend pretty much. She ended up getting pregnant by the guy. And when she ended up getting pregnant, the dude was basically like, kill the baby. Like, I don't want the baby and all that. She was like, well, I'm gonna keep the baby and stuff like that. And the way that she treated me beforehand, now she came crawling back to me asking me like, hey, if I do have the baby, can you be like, like a father figure for my baby? It was like,
No.
and I was just like, what?
That man said, fetus deletus. Hell no.
So,
Abort.
nah. I realized I'm like, I'm good.
Where'd he go? His ass is giggling at you.
Fetus deletus. Get rid of that baby, girl.
What about you?
Me,
Yeah.
This person that's not on the
Yeah, Miss Guest.
Miss Anonymous.
Miss first episode guest.
I guess
First episode, first featuring guest.
what I can say is this boy I was with before Sean. Yeah. I waste my time, like 3 years of it personally. And I would save money to like get a car, like trying to move out, trying to better my life. And he would know like where I keep my money at, because for one, I save better in cash. So I keep it like hidden away.
It sounds like a commercial though. They just say better. Okay.
I'm for real though, like I can't stand having it on my card, but I would save better in cash, so he would know where I keep my cash, and he would like take my money,
Oh boy, no.
and I wouldn't know until like later.
The roundhouse, right?
Are you saying hit him with a roundhouse? Yeah. Honestly, that's the appropriate response. That's the appropriate response. Hit a nigga with a roundhouse.
And he would just treat me so bad. Like when I look back, I was over here sleeping in hotels when I even had to, and I had a whole house I could live in. Like over here spending my money and hard working money to like give him some food because he didn't have enough food. Like I was just doing a lot to the point my whole family was like arguing with each other, and I just not see none of the songs until
That is a situation in a relationship that'll make you say, hell no, never again for sure. Never again. Um, let's see. Hmm. Self-discovery. What is a, let's see.
Hey, I have a question.
What's up? What's up?
Would you rather be rich or happy?
Rich.
Why is that?
Rich.
Not happy now.
Right. Happy ain't it right now. So I need to be rich. What?
If I'm gonna be unhappy, which I currently already am, I should be rich.
Next question.
And to be honest, I think being rich will make me happy. So that's a twofer right there.
And what's the first thing would you buy when you first get rich? Like, what's the first thing?
Like how rich?
The first thing I would
I
buy,
say like you win the lottery for 50 million.
What's the first thing you buy?
Oh,
first thing I would do, or the first thing I would buy?
Well,
Well,
First thing I would do is, well, not do. The first thing I would do with the money, maybe not do after I get them. After I get the money, first thing I would do with the money would probably be give my family some money.
I'll make sure my mom.
I'll give my mom. It depends on how much I win.
like I said, 50 million.
50 mil.
I don't know how much I give.
I'll split up
I
$1 million
don't even know
within my
mine.
family. I'll split up $1 million within my family.
They won't even know.
Yeah, I'll set aside
They
$1
won't
million,
even know.
and I'll just each of them I'll pull them
I
aside.
don't
And
know how
be
long
like,
they won't know because look,
I'll pull each of them to the side and be like, listen, I got you.
right?
If you anything you hopes, dreams, desires, real life goals, anything you seriously want for yourself, tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Don't keep secrets from me. Tell me. Boom. But I can't divulge how much I have because then that's
Right.
just gonna
Right. That'll express how
anyone
much
can
I'm
turn
gonna
into a
need.
vampire.
Yeah.
Anyone can get bit by the money bug and turn into a vampire. So to keep everyone at where they are now emotionally, I probably would I'll just pull everyone one by one to the side and be like, listen, I got you. And yeah.
Now, the first thing you're buying,
First thing I'm buying. I'm gonna buy me a pound of weed. I'm gonna buy a whole pound. And then I'm gonna smoke.
Nigga, you might well just fill up a room.
It's
big. It's big. You might well fill up a room this big because you could buy a bigger fucking room. So you might well just fill up this room with all the weed that you can. So you,
Just
move
open it.
on.
Just open the door and just take it.
Next.
Just take it.
I would do that and then make my list for the stuff I really want to buy. Cause once I get there, get some imagination, some inspiration, we gonna make this list. But yeah, first thing I'll probably break my family off. So
Well, first thing I will buy.
do
Would it be called a trust fund? So I would set up a trust fund for Ava. Make sure
yeah,
that my grandma should bring
Shout out to Amy.
that's what's up. Shout out to Ava.
I ain't gonna lie. I would just buy more unnecessary shit I got for the car I got already. I'll soup it up. I'll make sure I got all the parts you need, brand new parts, all that shebang. And then I would do all the unnecessary shit to the car I got already. Literally.
Cybertruck.
Yeah, and then next electric vehicle. Next electric vehicle.
Sean.
First.
First, that's depending on the time and that I get the money. In this current time frame now, if I was to get that much money, I'll put it towards my wedding. As a do first.
Okay, 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 okay.
What was the other one?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
That's what he said. That's what he said. What would you buy?
What's the first thing you
What would I buy?
Yeah.
Well, since they already know y'all want to talk too much, I'm gonna go to WrestleMania.
I swear to God, I swear to God, I was finna say he was finna buy emerald belt or some shit. He was finna
Oh,
buy
for sure. I did say
pure
that.
diamond gold or some belt. Like
I did say
it's dead ass.
no what?
That's gonna be all his money, right?
I'm saying like what? They're selling kidneys on that much. I ain't doing that. At this point, I'll be okay. I got $50 million. I'll be okay. I'll survive. What about you, Miss Guest on the side?
Oh no. The first thing I'm doing,
50 million big boys.
I want to make sure my mama doesn't have to struggle ever again.
So I'm the only one thinking about the wedding.
Wait, what?
I'm the only one thinking about the wedding first.
No, the
Why?
first thing I will buy is the dream. Yeah, no, the dream wedding and stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm putting everything.
Oh, extravagant.
Yeah.
Extravagant.
Yes.
Uh,
So I got a wedding with the horse and carriage.
Yeah. Diamond chandelier.
For real.
Yeah, man.
That's all y'all monies.
Literally, gonna be broke after that.
The whole 50.
Better go back to our town home. Could have had a house. Dream house. Oh. So, Brent, when do you think you'll become a father?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like that shit.
See now I don't know. Shit. I've always same thing with my marriage. As my point of view for marriage, I've always wanted to be a father. To be honest, when I was younger, I used to always tell myself I would be married with children at 27. I full thought my whole life I'd be married with children at 27 years old. And I'm currently 28 and I'm single and I don't have any kids that I know of. I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids. I don't have the kids. I don't have the kids. Um, but I want children. I do. I want children. Um, I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen anymore. I don't know. Life is crazy right now. I can't find. Yeah, I need to find someone that I trust for marriage and children. I need to find a woman that I trust with my everything, and I just don't have that. So I don't know. What about you?
What about me?
Do you see yourself having children, and when? If so, when?
So I take this. I've always thought about having children. Well, I still want children.
I want at
Which
least
one
two.
would you want first? Or if you just want one?
Just want one.
I want at least 3 kids too.
I want 7.
See her face, dog.
My face always like in turn the camera.
Nigga, when you say you said my eyes got wide as fuck. Like
I made it sound.
you know what I mean? When it be like the Monsters Inc. to the
Damn.
Nah,
Damn, big dog. How you gonna get that?
Why no?
I just want to. I'm just trying. Just like,
I get a drink.
That was good.
But nah, seriously though, I need to get out of the bad situation that I'm in, and then move myself to a good situation before I can decide on doing that.
Yeah, for children come into play. Yeah,
You're not in a bad situation. So
I mean, there's definitely people in a thousand times
more
where
of a
yeah,
challenging situation, not a bad situation.
it's a little brain power, a little puzzle power need to be used. It's just a puzzle. It's all a puzzle. It's always a puzzle.
Now, Mr. Dad over here. What about you? How does it feel to be a dad? About to be 2 times now.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Damn.
I just disclosed that.
That's not all.
First
I ain't
birthday. We all expose each other. Me
First-
wrestling,
You
Brandon.
exposed to shit. Me, I ain't shit.
Brandon problems is wet carpet. This nigga is lucky. I wish I had his problem. Like, I'll take a wet carpet for 4 days and what the fuck I got going.
What you
Oh,
got going on?
God.
What do you have going
Shit.
Shout out to my wet carpet. Let's get that fixed.
on?
Man,
Hey, at least your room stayed for you.
Right.
that's
Uh,
the shit off.
The small space studio that we are in. Yeah.
Well, to answer your question, with a long story short and briefly, I ain't perfect. I can admit that.
Damn, I should have said that.
Everything to it has its ups and downs, but the kid is the most beautiful part. Most definitely. Love her to death.
She's so precious. Little baby. Shout out to the kids, man. Fall in love.
Man,
Fall in love so you can have some kids, man.
you about recommend? No.
Fall
That's because
love
I'm a parent.
so you can have some kids. And that's I feel like that because I'm single and without children. But I promise you, every parent they say,
To death, but no.
Brandon, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't got them? Good shit, man. Keep it up. Don't do it. I'm like, oh, well, damn.
And openness. No.
One of my coworkers, his name is.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm not gonna say his name because that's just more shit I gotta bleep. But my coworker,
Boss.
his girlfriend, fiance, wife, girlfriend. I think she's his girlfriend. His girlfriend just had a son recently, like maybe 11 months ago, and this man does not get no sleep. This man don't get no sleep. He works like he's scheduled for like 65 hours in 1 week. So he works damn near a double every day. And then when he gets home, his girlfriend is a nurse. She was a traveling nurse, but now she just got placed at a hospital. So she got like crazy shifts and stuff. So when he opens, because now currently we're both working at the pool for the summer. He opens the pool and closes the pool, and then has to go home and care for his newborn son. Um, and he can't complain because he's the man in the relationship. Gotta complain. She had the baby, so now if you start complaining and saying stuff, oh, that's a whole nother problem. And it's not to say that like you shouldn't have feelings. Like that man be working. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This man don't get no sleep. This man don't get no sleep.
Some people accustomed to that shit, though, bro.
Then the reason that he was on vacation, it was technically called vacation, but it wasn't really a vacation. He had to go secure a babysitter for his newborn child. The babysitter that he had is in school, so she went back to school. She's in college or something, going back to school, getting classes. So he had to secure a new babysitter. His girl's mom agreed to be the babysitter, but she's in Samoa, so he had to pay $1,200 to get her a flight from Samoa. The flight went from Samoa to Fiji to Hawaii to LAX to Atlanta. And then
This is
um,
the base.
dad had to, no, the babysitter is the mom, is the girlfriend's mom. So yes, he had to pay for the girlfriend's mom's flight. He had to pay for the girlfriend's mom's flight. That's $1,200 out of his pocket. He's on salary here, so I just made the highest check I ever had at this job. And he told me, he asked me how much I made that week, and I told him, he's like, damn, that's more than me. He's on salary. He's had to pay $1,200 to get a flight. Then they told him that he needed to come back on his vacation early, and because the shit was happening at the pool and they have weddings and stuff, and they need him back earlier. So he had to pay another $1,200 to expedite the flight, to switch the flight ticket to an earlier. It's $2,400. And then he came back to a 70-hour work week on salary. So it don't matter that it don't matter. All the overtime don't mean shit. All the overtime ain't nothing. Crazy. That man don't get no sleep. He said, Brandon, don't have no kids. Don't do it. So we'll see. That's another good question, Sean. You got any more?
I asked my question, and it's gonna be off topic, but it's still pertaining to the podcast.
What's up?
What's the path of this project?
The what?
What's the exact path of this project? What we got going on with this podcast?
Path of this
What's
project.
our goal? Like, are we aiming to be a mainstream? Are we planning to be like a conversational stream? Is it gonna be like it's just gonna be different topics or different, or is it just gonna be recording and whatever you catch, you catch? Are you gonna catch the funniest moments? Like, what's the path of this project?
Hmm. Honestly, I would like it to be a crucible of all of that, a culmination of all of that. Uh, I could see us being a mainstream show, a mainstream podcast. I think all of us are individually pretty funny, and our experiences are pretty interesting and funny. And then our shared experiences are also interesting and funny. Um, I think the way that we express ourselves and tell our stories is can be captivating and compelling and interesting. So, uh, yeah, well, more so, yes, I would like for it to be mainstream or a conversation piece podcast. Um, my goal overall is mainly for myself to get my thoughts, to get my thoughts and feelings out so that they're not just in my head, and so that I don't just I don't want to just think I can do something. I'm tired of just thinking that I can do something. I'm tired of thinking that I can make music. So I have to try to make music so that I know if I can make music. And then, oh shit, the shit I make is good. Oh shit, I can make good music. I don't know. I want to know that I can do this. I want to know that I can get my thoughts and feelings out in a way that's um hmm, palatable, I guess, to people. Maybe some of the things that we think can feel, um, maybe some other people think can feel those things, you know, and maybe, maybe, they don't know how to express that or say that to the people in their lives. And maybe someone could see a clip of anything that we talked about in the last however long this has been recording, and say, oh, that's similar to something that happened to me in a relationship. And I said, hell no, never again. You know, maybe a certain way that you think or a certain way that you speak, someone else will click with that and identify with that. And, I and not just become a fan, but feel like they're connected more than that. Because like when I watch certain shows, certain TV shows and movies and even certain podcasts, um, when I listen to them talk, I'm like, damn, that's exactly how I feel. And I wish we were talking about some shit like that because that's how I feel. Or I know you feel that way. And damn, if only he could have heard this, but then I would have to screenshot and cut and all this shit. But if we were here like we are now and recording like we are now, having the conversations like we are now, hopefully one day this
Oh,
maybe maybe
yeah, I'll do that for a
one
minute.
maybe one day it could translate to the public, the masses, the mainstream. Maybe someone will see it and identify with it, and maybe we can connect with somebody. That's my goal. It's to get not only my thoughts and feelings out, but yours and possibly even yours and whoever else we have as a guest or co-host or anyone who becomes a part of this project that we have, you know, um, to get our thoughts and feelings out in a way that other people can identify with. That's the goal. And if we can make some money along the way, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I don't see that as a negative. But yeah, I think I think that this has been a nice little introduction to the Faded Club. Nice little peek into the way that we think. Nice little slice of who we all are, and hopefully we can create. Not hopefully, we will create a schedule that all of us can work with and abide by so that we can, continue coming together and having these conversations um, that bring us somewhere, you know? I want to get better. I want to have something for myself. Well, I'm 28 right now, and my birthday's next month, by the way. I know I said that earlier, but yeah, my birthday's next month. Um, in 10 years, fuck, in 5 years, I want to look back at what I've done today and be like, I knew that was a good idea. I'm so glad that I stepped out of my comfort zone and took a chance on myself, and me and my friends, did something and took our time with this thing. And I want to be proud of something. That's the goal. I want to be proud. So, what would you like? What would you like to come from this?
Like what path or just
Anything. Anything at all.
yeah, because you just said a lot.
I did. I did. Sometimes I can talk.
Probably good. But I feel like I'm loud. Like I feel like I hear myself somewhere. But kind of what you said. You know, want people to kind of comprehend where I'm coming from. Certain topics and situations, stuff that could be relatable, still might get online. But overall, experience what I experience, enjoy. Like you said, 5, 10 years from now, who knows what this will do? I don't know. But, I know right now, I could be, I'll be shocked. Keep saying another one, but I don't know. No,
You know,
yep, Sean, I don't know.
what would you like to come from this, Sean? What would you like to see from growth from this?
Looking back to see where we came from.
No, we not gonna have another.
I'm not saying I'm not saying like we struggle or anything, but like
You're gonna do it
like seeing
Where
where
I love saying like that, I got it. Should have started that. I may have extra nervous.
so I about to say seeing where we grow from here, seeing that we got the publicity is that what I'm saying? We're in the public eye to like everyone is seeing us more and more.
Yeah, we are.
It's making us be like in a successful position, and we look back like, wow, we really just decided to do this, and look at where we are now. At that, and then would be at that point where we just sit down and have an episode. We talk about what ifs, like, what if we didn't do this? Where do you think we would be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where would we really be if that didn't happen? That's literally like a butterfly effect.
This is gonna start something in each of us that we're gonna want to chase.
Like I've already experienced that. Outside of that, hence why I'm engaged right now. If the woman sitting right next to me didn't decide this day to post on her Instagram story saying text me, we wouldn't be together today. Her actually posting that.
Damn, Sean, she shot.
Literally.
He shot her shot at you. You weak bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can have the microphone.
It's okay.
It be like that sometimes, bro. I ain't, kudos to you. You probably
Ties of fate roll how they do.
this man right here. Bro. If it wasn't for you, he'd probably still be in here.
I'll be where?
Doing, God knows what.
Wow. This was an amazing.
There's so many hard socks in here.
This was an amazing. This was an amazing introduction to the Faded Club podcast. Thank you all for watching. Everyone who's going to watch in the future, all of our future fans, friends, and family. Once again, I'm your host, Darth Faded. You can find me on Instagram at Darth Faded __.
Faded Club IG coming soon.
Coming soon.
And TikTok.
Coming soon.